Hello, in this video we will be uploading a podcast to the library. I've decided to upload a podcast in the In Our Time series on Radio 4 of Frida Kahlo. In order to upload anything onto the library, you need to turn the edit settings on. You can do it via the cog, or within a section of the library. Since this is an artist, a painter, we shall put it in the visual arts. And we will go into painting. It's a podcast. We already have some in here. This symbol is a link. So were you to click on that, it actually pops up as a new window and you're listening via the website, whilst this little loudspeaker shows you it's a podcast. These come up automatically depending what you choose. So there's the turn editing on function in green. Click it on. And here we can see add an activity or resource. Activities are really for the school side of things, such as homework or exercises, but the library we're more concerned with resources. We click on that and we scroll down, and then we come up with our resources. We can actually upload a book and very other things, but today we're doing a podcast, so we upload a file, add it. Obligatory fields have to be filled, so let's just copy Frida Kahlo. And a description, and we can take the description from the website itself. It's useful to have a description because, as you can see, the library does have a search function. So the keywords such as Frida Kahlo, Mexico, artist, and painting, if they were put into as a search function, this podcast would come up. We display, and then we go to the file. As you can see, you can drag and drop, but there is actually an upload function, so we can just click on that, choose a file. It's In Our Time, Frida Kahlo. Save as. Well, let's put her name in there. It's the BBC. And we upload this file. And there is the file uploaded onto the system. The next thing to work out is the appearance. And this is to see how the file will be delivered. There are various functions which for some reason this video won't pick up, but there's automatic, embedded, open in a new window, and for a podcast, forced download. So we're going to choose that because it's very useful. If you set this as a homework, for example, the student will automatically click on it and download it onto their phone or iPad or whatever they're using. And so this really actually gets them to listen to the resource. And then we have tags as well. These are useful because they add to the search function. So I'm going to put obviously the name. You enter them here and press enter. Art, artist, Mexico. Oops. And so forth. Click on save. And there we have it. The podcast. Switch off the edit. And it's now within the system and searchable as well. Right, that's basically it. That's how one adds a file. It's a very, very simple procedure. There is possibility you think, oh, well, look, there's a podcast, but I want to add an article. Well, in this case, then, one can do that. We're in the painting section, so we want an article, but it's not a podcast. We need to create another subsection. So let's turn the editing back on. And as you can see, this podcast is part of the subsection, but we want a new subsection. So we just click Add Subsection. We notice again the cog. The cog is always for editing. So it's a weird little symbol, but it's always there. It's a custom, and we just write articles. We don't need to write any description, summary. We can choose expanded or collapsed. Collapse is better because it doesn't block up the page. And now we have our article section, which we're ready to go into. We can then very simply click on Add an Activity or Resource, and again upload the file just as we did with the podcast. Very simple, very quick, and that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.